In this episode on YC Test Drive, he poses as usual, and we're
getting cleansed, wash them off.
The 2.5 Ford Ranger and the classic 4x4 Toyota revs high, while the VW Transporter does it effortless. In the previous episode,
So from here, you not drive the boat anymore, so one has to paddle it. Paddle the boat.
this is something that is usual to me, something that I've always done in the previous years.
So normally during dry season, there's no water in here. The river just ends.
We had a chat with Big Show reminding me back in the days when we used to paddle here with Mukolo, which we call Vuato. We also compared the weight of this aluminium boat compared to the Mukolo paddling in here. And we ended up saying or concluding that this is actually heavier than Vuato. We also spoke about the transportation business, the profitability of this business around here. The increase in fuel price has been felt everywhere around the country, and the boat business is not exceptional. As Big Show explains, a fuel price of a 25-liter these days costs way more than it used to be back in the days, cutting on profits on this business. These days, business is only about breaking even. The economy has really struggled. Everyone around here has been working hard on their feet to try to feed their families.
So we take all containers. What if you leave a container here? Can someone take it? It's not safe. Because it's a road moss. You know these people are drunk. Yeah, they can kill it. Just arrived at home right at 6:20. Getting some jerrycans. Make sure we're going with our petrol. You never know. People are quite honest here, but you never know. You might find someone. Let's find this place now. People are nice and clean.
It's always green around here, and it's always good to see.
You put maize here.
Yeah, they put lemon, you can put sorghum,
Okay.
even pumpkins and watermelon.
Cassava?
Cassava also, yeah, we put but we mix the sand with it.
Okay.
So now you just want to put manure. What's inside? Add another manure for the cow dung.
Yeah.
Inside there now at the moment. At the moment now there's nothing. Just applying, then next year, in this year, time of flood. Then you again after the flood, then they put again.
What is the time for plowing? Which month?
Here, like in other places, we start from October. I mean from June, from July. It's already dry. Yeah, already dry. So July to August we start plowing, so you can eat those maize on the sometime like November. But are there any maize that are ready now? Yes, they are ready. But why are we not?
I was just thinking about grilling maize at this point, and it was time to rush at home and do that. Take a quick stroll around our village with Xavier. He's happy to do that. This is a simple exercise for him. Let's see what you did. In the morning, we just arrived at the edge of the river, waiting for the boat to leave for Katima. There's one boat there, still waiting for the second and third one, trying to arrange the big boat. It can take everyone at once, because everyone is a lot. Uncle Joe scaring everyone. We made arrangements to rather get a bigger boat for everyone to be on a safe side. Oh, big tree there, the baobab tree. It's the tree that you find in my jambwe. That one. This is my grandmother who also planted this tree. Grandmother Wanamwale. This is my jambwe. So we are walking, crossing through, going to the lodge to go get another speedboat. Crossing through the village, my Jambwe village. Hande mavuka. Zukaya. Ntuka kuna kwa selondela tukacheke kwa teni nchiti. Iboti ni nkanto. Musha. Jira peri. Okay. Nezi bao. Mtuka kuhita. Mavuka. When I walk around here, I enjoy listening to the sound of the nature. Okay, people now put the crawl in they put them in the fence like that to prevent lions from attacking them. Some fruits, even though they are not ready yet, but these are fruits that we used to eat. When they are ready, they change color. Fruit that we used to eat, we call it mundundu. It's very, very common fruit. These trees, like this one, we call it isani. Isani, I'm not sure what is it in English. It also bears a kind of fruits that we would eat. It's a certain time of the year. Look at the beds. Kind of beds you find here. There are lots of beds. Everywhere there's just the sound of beds. It's just so good to hear. But these fruits, they tell us that they are fruits for food for snakes. So we actually didn't eat these ones. So this one we call it muswiti. So muswiti, this plant, we used to use it to brush teeth. You know, I used this one as a toothbrush. Yeah. Look at the crocodile. There it is. It's a crocodile. But stop. Don't play in the Chobe. Crocodile will get you. They are my people. They're going to that lodge. Look at this kind of grass. You know, it's really quite different type of grass. And it can grow quite tall. It's not yet more as usual, but it gets quite a lot here. Some of this grass, this one that you see here, we call it zikaka. I don't know the name of it in English, but we call it zikaka. It's like blades. When you walk in them, it will cut you a few times, but you know, you get used to it. This is the grass of zikaka. It's quite far. Tall grass. You can imagine lions cross from Botswana coming here are likely to hide themselves in this grass. You won't be able to see them. And Botswana is right there. There. It's now Botswana. Look at the people in a game drive in Botswana. They're doing a game drive. Yes, Landala Lodge. Quite a number of chalets. It is. So we just came to get these big boats to go fit everyone in there. Yeah, this is plenty of space. You can actually load the car in here easily. In no time, the twin 50 horsepower Mercury engines were running. As we meander through the stream heading to the Chobe River, the skipper knows which side are deeper waters. He carefully meanders through this grass as well, making sure the engines are protected. He's passed through here more than 100 times over the years. His experience and these are his routes. The water lily are visible this time of the year. As we get to the depth of the Chobe River, he reverses the engines, making sure that we lose any bit of grass. He lifts them up off the water, checking both sides, making sure the grass is out. He fires the engines. This total of 100 horsepower is quite good. It has some good power on this boat. It's time to relax. The feel of this fresh breeze is really quite good. It feels comfortable and relaxing in here. And we are sure everyone else will be quite comfortable. As we meanders through these caves of the Chobe River, our aim is to collect everyone that we left behind. And everyone else moved here. In no time, everyone else was on the boat. Suddenly, we looked fewer. Everyone else now in the boat. Passing by the village Ijambwe on this meandering Chobe River. Mana wabwene bonse wana watu wabone kitana bambuvana. So they're just slowing down because there are always rocks here. It's just that now it's a little bit, lots of water, but normally there are rocks here, so you need to drive very slow, so as you can damage the engine of the boat. So it's taking it gently here in this area. Yeah, that's my cousin there, so he knows these routes. So I can see hippos there. Those are hippos sticking their heads out. Hippos are fighting somewhere there in the water. There they are. This experience is quite different from the day we came at the village. The weather is quite forgiving. Temperatures are good and it's cloudy. Engines pounding in the Chobe river. We are sailing at this moment and everyone else seems to be relaxed. Enough space here today. At this moment, we are on a mission to pick the rest of the group that walked on foot. As I enjoy the fresh breeze. We're picking up these guys. They walked from the other point because we thought we were not going to have enough space. Welcome on board, welcome on board. Last time as we were going to the village, around this area, the rain was pouring. Today, as we arrive, the situation looks quite different. The water level seems to be high today. When we came, this is where the water was. Water was here. Water was just handed here. This is where we stopped with our cars here. This area. This is where we stopped with our cars. But now as we come back now, water has crossed. Luckily we left our cars the other side. There is where we left the cars. But now water is actually higher. Let's see how high it is.
Show the people.
Yeah, we need to cross. You must be careful though. That water is so strong it will wash you away.
This is the life. I would pick this.
Kahuwa ko kasne paper. Side the toilet paper. Sinban he stay tento katin. Wala ko hinto katin ich. Yun ako hindeten. You have to do it.
Wait, you have to walk us through it.
2 days ago, when we passed here, it was just a narrow water stream flowing. We knew if we had left our cars on the other side, they will be blocked. Today, the levels are high. Want to swim? It went all the way to your thighs. All the way to the thighs. We made it.
So right now everybody's struggling, but it's a bit of a fun moment. Getting cleansed, wash them off. Yes. Yeah. Hadlin.
They're from Zambia. Refugees.
Refugees.
As women were still crossing the stream, we were jacking the transporter cliff to remove the plastic diff cover that was hanging on one side, just to prevent it from ripping off. This was man's work. We had all the tools needed to remove this plastic cover. And in no time we were on the road. Little did we know what was ahead of us. Some other small streams have filled up with water from how we left them last time. So we are just surveying. That one is going back. The Ranger is 2.5 going in. Okay. Last time when we passed here, it was dry. Today, this stream is filled up with flood water. The ground is quite soft and slippery. At this point in time, most people seem to underestimate the ability of the transporter. Most of our people think this time the transporter will be stuck. But this cliff, the transporter, I have so much trust in this car. The 4Motion does it effortless. It does it pretty with ease with low rev counters. It's the time for the classic Toyota Rider. The Toyota 4x4 does it with high revs. It's now time for the VW Amarok. The 4Motion. It also does it with ease, effortless. It's amazing how this 4Motion system does it.
Next!
Closing off and behind, the Toyota Land Cruiser. The off-road beast also does it with ease. A bit of rainwater here and there as we approach the last point cut by flood waters. All this shore. So they are busy surveying here to see if we will be able to make it on here. So the Amarok 4Motion is there, it's just made it. So let's see how far we can go. So far, everyone else has respect for the VW transporter. Even though people are doubtful here, The water levels is quite high. But the transporter do not disappoint. It shows what it's capable of. This is the most notorious place called Ishua, but we did not record. Unfortunately, my camera guy thought he pressed the camera, but did not record. We just passed this water. Some people normally go around. But normally if you have passed here, then there's no any other place that you can worry about or that you can, it's just... I mean, Cliff does it with ease. From here we have rainwater. It brings a different challenge. Here the road is very slippery and muddy. The transporter does it effortless still. If you haven't watched the video of me reviewing this VW transporter Cliff, click the pop-up banner and watch that video. I'm quite impressed. This area, this environment is very different. Lots of grass, soft, muddy terrain. I actually just realized how I enjoy driving in these terrains with the VW transporter. I'm speechless to see this 4Motion technology at work. German engineering here is quite impressive. The 7-speed automatic DSG gearbox keeps low revs. It maintains the 4th and the 3rd gear. Meandering through these roads, rainwater is still around here. The suspension of this VW transporter is quite good in these terrains. Everyone else seems to be shaken side to side, but still comfortable. So, we are quickly going to assess the situation. Let me show you where we are going to pass now. Okay. Hey. Let's see. This is not flood waters anymore. It's more of rainwater. But yeah, it's not a problem. It's very strong. I'm not expecting it to get stuck here. The Toyota Rider takes the lead as it pounds through these slippery mud terrains. The VW Amarok and the VW Transporter seems to be floating around these mud terrains, making this look simple and easier. My aunties are enjoying the comfort of being in this VW transporter. It has proven to them what it can do in this kind of terrains. My aunties here reminds me on how naughty I used to be when I was young. It's quite funny to hear at this point in time. I was quite naughty when I was young. The GD6 arriving from nowhere, pulling this huge kettle trailer. As we reach gravel, the road feels much smoother. This time of the year, most people from the flood-prone area move their kettles to the highland areas. It's an exercise that happens every year. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.